Once again, I will say greetings and welcome back to the Insanity. In the last episode, we were dealing with a new way of making nitrogen down here. Since then, we have had hopefully a bunch of rail train deliveries. Not so much in the last 15 minutes, but boy, do we have lots in the past hour. So most of it is coming from this fluid central down here. That is absolutely great to see. It has been staying off for a while though, because we are struggling with zinc chloride, I think it's called, which is because we are struggling with zinc. Surprisingly enough, not hydrogen chloride. We're struggling with zinc because I decided to make some improvements down here since last time. And the improvements I've done here has been causing other issues, of course. So now we have lots of zinc here, but we are missing heavy oil in order to process everything. Or basically just in order to make it into molten zinc. And since last episode, I have also added what I believe I said I would add. That I added bio oil to refined syngas, because we do have plenty of nickel. This is nickel, not zinc. Completely different things. Although currently we are surprisingly missing nitrogen in order to get more bio oil, but whatever. And we're missing nitrogen because, yeah, you know why. I just told you why. Because we're missing heavy oil for the zinc. And heavy oil can be produced in many ways. One of them is by using bitumen, which is, well, actually maybe I should reroute some bitumen to go for heavy oil instead, might be better. But one of the ways is crude oil. That was what I was about to say, and one way to make crude oil is by autosaving. Thank you, autosave. Is by drilling for it, and this leads us to drilling fluid type 3, which is something that I have been mentioning before, which is why I'm mentioning it again, because now I will focus on this. Only thing we're missing is ethylene glycol, so that's where we're gonna take off. Now, since last time we have done quite a lot of research as well. Only finished one research though, and that is Yotoi stage 3. We're almost done with the pesticides, but not enough. So, in this episode, I believe it is time once again to bring out the planner and take a look. Alright, that's from Follins. Take a look at this little recipe and focus on this thing, I believe. Yes, this thing. Doesn't look too much, so should be able to get it done easily. I am already in my mall, so that is excellent. So I will just spell things correctly. Scrubber is what I need. So I will craft some things here that I need, and see you soon. And in case you're wondering how the process of manually crafting these things is going, here is the status. These are the last items I need to craft. See you soon. I don't know how you were able to live with those old episodes where I actually handcrafted things and you had to watch all that. Oh my god. That was boring. Now for more fun stuff, hopefully. I'm glad I have this pause button in when recording at least. And you were hopefully glad about it too. I have ordered the robots to set up this little drainage, but yeah, they haven't really gotten very far. So, scrubber, wet scrubber, and fluidized bed reactor. Let's see, fluidized bed reactor we can probably start with, because that is the easiest thing, sort of. Because we already have all those ingredients. I am going to need an item requester and a fluid central, as usual. Come on. Wonder if there's something wrong with some blueprint or something. I don't know why that electric pole was blocking things. But oh well. I believe I have now actually requested some of these offshore pumps. And I have. Okay, chlorine. You know what? Screw that approach. Chlorine. Not C as in chlorine for once. And another train station here. An item requester, please. Now I will let the robots do something finishing here. Thank you, robots. So I just need to select chlorine here. Then we hope that eventually at some point it will be delivered. Chlorine and water shall become. Oops, big mess. And silver plate. Actually not sure why I'm even showing you all these things, because I mean you know it by now what I'm going to do here, but yeah, I hope you find it interesting. I wonder if I have any chlorine, by the way. I think it's entirely possible that I'm very much lacking it. I think there's my answer. Well, I have a little bit, but not much at all. But oh well, hopefully eventually it should arrive. Worst case scenario, there will be a manual delivery. Maybe best case scenario in case you really like my manual deliveries, but that would be very strange if you do. Ephelin something unpronounceable. Unlike the many other things which are also many unpronounceable, but I try and pronounce them anyway. Not this time. Yes, definitely. PyTank, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Well, I actually did. Slaked lime, pure sand. Slake lime. Pure sand. Silver plate. And now this. Pure sand. Da da da. Water comes from over there. Damn it. That was stupid. Ethanol, slake lime, pure sand. So pure sand I need. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I don't even need to use an underground belt if I do it this way. Thank you, robots. Pure sand. Huh, no delivery yet. I'm kinda surprised actually. But then also not really. So do we have any slaked lime yet? It does not look like it. Although we do now. Thank you. Which reminds me that I need to change name of these things. Mutant enzymes, etc. I barely even know what I will get out of this in the end. Right, ethylene glycol, of course. Pure sand, should be getting it some point. Slaked lime, just got a delivery of it. Perfect, half of it done. And this will out. Wait, what? Already? Oh crap. Oh well. I forgot about this thing. Wet scrubber. So now things might get a bit funny because you need to go over here. I mean, I could change stuff, but nope, I refuse. Thank you, I have to say. Luckily, I have space for everything. Ethylene. And you don't need any fluid items, right? Good. Ethylene and water. I'm pretty sure I have some water here somewhere. Not even storing it in a tank because I'm pretty sure it will be able to be filled up before I can use it all. Now this thing, however, The ethylene chlorhydrin. This should most definitely go not here. Here. And you should go here, I guess. And you should have power. And I need to import ethylene. I have to admit, it does feel strange to not use the whole E as in ethylene thing. Okay, that was easy. Now what do we do with you? Ethylene glycol. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Well, a few things to do actually, but I'm going to choose to just do this. Find a good pump for you. Well, not a pump actually, but well, yes, a pump. Of course a pump. Who am I even kidding? And this needs some green circuits to that thing. And it was producing, what did I say again it was called? Ethylene glycol. Alright, let's make some manual deliveries to just figure out where stuff is. And I will be right back. Greetings! It turns out I have figured out where the pure sand is, and that is that it has been delivered. Now I have also figured out that I can get chlorine in another way. Gas refinery. I should probably extend it upwards. And I need chlorine, please. Thank you. These fag nuts are becoming more and more useful every day. Right, I need to have the output there. Sure, let's do something like this. Screw best practice and all that. Here, you need this. And then I need this. Need is, of course, maybe a strong word in this case, but I want it. You already... Okay, looks like someone has prepared for this. Ah, and it's even C as in chlorine. Perfect. Only issue is that I might need a whole bunch of more of this kind of stuff, but whatever. Because I mean, this is... One of these is 30 chlorine. I'm gonna need a lot of these gas bladders. I will tell you that. Luckily, I have quite a lot of these things. Oh, what? Are you importing these? Apparently so. Thank you, autosave. Apparently though, I seem to be missing some quality Fugnut food and stuff, but whatever. So over time this should hopefully be a way for more chlorine to be produced. My guess is kind of that already we might be able to see a little difference here. Yeah, okay, not big, but it's something. Okay. Anyways, now I will go back once again to this area because I also want to have ethanol here and stuff and mutant enzymes. So I will prepare some machines and stuff, and then maybe I should also actually provide the ethylene that I'm importing, although none has been delivered yet. So it's time to prepare the next thing. Be right back. And we're back. This should be a fairly simple step because it's just one product that I want to make right now. And it's using our card. Thank you, autosave. Honey, our card honey, there we go. And manure bacteria. So one of these things will go here, the other will go here. And I have prepared a couple of machines for this. I would really like to go, oh actually I can. If I go around this place, then I think I can sneakily tell my robots to place that missing roboport over there without the current robots losing track of me. I'm a genius. Water. And lots of other stuff. Only fluids. That makes things quite simple actually. Because that means that I can just copy paste this, and that. And once again I'm trashing distillates. I should do something about that maybe at some point, I don't know. Just trash a little bit every now and then. Card honey, manure, bacteria, and now of course I don't know which one is which. But I know that this is water. Oh, this is our card honey apparently. That means that this has to be the other thing, aka manure bacteria. And all of it will produce ethanol simply. This fluid station is getting popular, but I'm glad that I have a fluid station at least. Ethanol. And these things should also then, of course, have green wires. So end result should go into this one somehow. Do we have a free spot somewhere? Here. Guess that will do. It's getting crowded with all these pipes. So where is our manure bacteria? And why are you not here? Only one of them. Scaling up things is not my strong suit, is it? Well, 21k there. Oh, this is for the gasoline production. I see. Let me expand that thing. It has been expanded, and I took also the opportunity to upgrade it to an MK2 instead of 1. Now, it might actually be the case that we should probably maybe, why not? High tank. Thank you. Prettier pipes, thank you. Seems like we have had a delivery recently, because I believe this said something else just a minute ago. And it did not go where I wanted it. But I guess that is kind of bound to happen at some point with these fluid mechanics things. How much have we made in the past minutes? 3,000. Manure bacteria. Yeah, this is definitely an improvement. Let's just put it like that. So within like a few minutes, less than 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes or something, we should get some delivery of manure bacteria. In the meantime, I will say greetings and welcome back to the Insanity. We just finished researching pesticides 2. And once again, we see that the first rule of Factorio still applies. There is always something missing, and now suddenly we are missing Petri dish in order to make more of this manure bacteria. But oh well, oh well. That's just things that happen. Now I think it's time to also start looking into the the magnetic beads, which requires a couple of the things we just made and a couple of other things. Retrovirus, I hope I'm exporting that somewhere. If not, it's probably time to do so. So I need a GeneLab molecular assembler. Okay, you know the drill. I have prepared the machines. We just finished researching engorged poison sacs, and I decided that the previous fluid central started to become full, or basically there was only one spot left, so I decided to make another one. How on earth did I ever live without these fluid centrals? Now here I would like to have a molecular assembler and a gene lab. Ha! You don't get to place it, I get to place it. And after these two things, I think maybe this area is full. Oh boy, you're an item, of course. Maybe we should not place you here anyway. Maybe we should just be happy with the magnetic beads here, because I'm not sure I really want to have a item thingy here. You know what? Nope, let's move you. And let's focus on you. Magnetic beads. Wait, this doesn't have a... Is this also an item? It looks like a fluid, but it's an item. Okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense when you think about it. So I guess maybe then, after all, we will have to just make a little item provider. It's a good thing I have these blueprints. Have I set... Yes. Item provider. And fluid central 2. So I'm going to need... Great, now I don't need this fluid central. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, whatever. Magnetic beads. Retrovirus is going to be needed, and then these 4 things. Leaving a bit of space so that I can see that this is something else. Iron plate. Agar. Aluminium plates. Spelling is not easy. Is that nickel? I hope it's nickel. It is nickel. Great. And then we are going to need 5 of these. 2 for that, 2 for that, and 1 for the retrovirus. Let's start with the retrovirus. You should not go here. You should go here. So I'm gonna need that gene lab after all. A bit further away, please. More space. Ethanol, ethylene glycol. I have both of these things here now. Oh, thank you, research. Not that I will have use for that, but thank you still. Oh, right, this is gonna need a little something like this. Is also a little bit of a problem because I cannot both want to export it, but I also want it to go the other way. So I mean, sure. How about we just use 2 pumps? I don't know. What is this a pump for? I think it is ethylene glycol. I'm gonna say that it is ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol and ethanol. Where's the ethanol? Here it is. You are providing this, aren't you? Yes, you are. So how about we make 2 pumps? And then we see who wins. I have a feeling this is a very, very bad way of doing things. And I have a feeling that the pump that I placed will not be helping things. Because a lot of the things will just go there. Retrovirus, magnetic beads and stuff, okay. It seems like, right, okay. So I need a little bit of that, okay. But I'm actually making more things here than I consume, so I'm going to use a fast inserter as the output for once. Aluminium, nickel, okay, magnetic beads, bloop, bloop. Splitter, so that we can also export things. And this thing will now be used by one of these little things, of course. Thank you, Autosave, as always. Chimeric proteins. Or chimeric protein. No, chimeric, I think. I don't know. Whatever it is, let's have 2,400 of them, and then magnetic beads. And which one is which? Good question, I wish I knew. Magnetic beads, this is magnetic beads. Which means that this is chimeric, I forgot what I said before. Whatever, that. Which is things do we need the most of? Iron plate and agar. So iron plate and agar go on this belt. Iron plate and agar. While aluminium plate And nickel goes on this one. There's a bit of a shortage of agar, unsurprisingly. Where did I need these? Over here, and you basically just need to join forces with this thing. Ah, spaghetti. Ah, slightly less spaghetti. You were the most wanted. Damn, research. Ah, that was the vanadium. That one didn't have a lot of things that it's needed. A lot of chemical packs. No, science packs. Okay, and then I would like to have this somehow go over here, please. In a very, very beautiful way. Excellent, couldn't have done it better myself. Have some inserters, have some power, have some output, have some ingredients, hopefully. Have some agar, maybe one day. Have some things. I have no clue about if this is working or not, but one thing I do know is that I don't think I'm exporting the retrovirus anywhere. I am actually pretty sure of it, and if I should export it anywhere, it's probably not over here, because this place is old and deprecated and should be replaced by this new place. And here I do have plenty of it. The only thing is that I haven't actually started exporting anything from here. So I think it's time that we start exporting something from here. In some way. Let's see. Move alien samples here. Yes. Seemed like I was driving too fast. Thank you. So now let's see here if maybe we can go with a little. No. Shed can be good. Or do I just want to... Maybe I'm okay with just doing something like this. I do need these though still. Because this kind of combination combinator combination is really useful. Because here it says that if I have it and that I need it, then I shouldn't outsert it. Take it from there and put it on a belt that goes here, and then in here. And then I just need to configure this little thing. And right, then I of course need to do the forwarding as well. So that if we don't have it, then this place should request it. So that goes there, and this goes also here. And then I can enter. I think I would like to have some good alien samples here as well, actually. Thank you, autosave. That's that, and then it was retrovirus. I mean, 1200 here might be a bit excessive, actually. Just might. DNA stuff. South item provider, please. Now you are requesting stuff, and I would kind of like you to have a provider threshold. Provide threshold of 300 instead. Just so that we get somewhere. Why am I not getting any? Wait a minute. 1, okay. 1. Right, I don't have it. But I am requesting it, it looks like. Be careful when you use wires. What? There is something there. There is most definitely something there. Why does this not equal 2? Retrovirus. You do equal 2. I'm a genius! Just needed to change that one, of course. Now that we have that, then we can also maybe show. You should be careful. Okay, no harm done. Good. So now you export there and you put it here and everything looks awesome. Thank you. Now I go back and make one single little manual delivery and check the status of the rest of it. It feels like I'm expanding rather quickly right now, but I am afraid that my factory can't keep up and will need lots and lots of maintenance, scaling, bug fixes, everything, you name it. Right, agar, of course. I know where to find agar. Question is if I can drive there. I think it's here. It is here. 500, thank you. And goodbye, cargo bot. Agar, 500, poof. And now let's see what happens. But I guess a problem is, of course, that I'm still missing ethanol and ethylene glycol. But now at least I should be getting some magnetic beads. But one major problem is all these things. And I'm trashing distillates again. I mean, I haven't even fixed this one. Because I'm missing chlorine, which is produced over here. So I am afraid that this delivery went somewhere where I didn't want it. Yep. Ah, that's the problem of things, that everywhere needs everything. And everything can't get everything at once. And I don't think it would be good to just put some priorities into these things, because then I would probably mess up those priorities big time. But at least this seems to kind of be working, assuming that we fix this sometime. So, okay, I think I will have to do some maintenance, maybe some manual deliveries, maybe some figuring out what's blocking what. Because it feels like most of the things that I'm making these days are not really working. Because I was hoping to fix my nitrogen issue, but I have not. At least here something is happening. Ah, finally, manure bacteria. There is hope after all. Great. Oh, okay, right, you just loaded it. And now you're coming here. Which means that after this delivery, I'm only missing chlorine, ethylene. Where do I even have ethylene? Is it even provided? Well, whatever it is, it's full here, but nope, not provided. That might explain a thing or two, despite the fact that I do have a fluid central right there. In the center, I haven't been in the center for a while, so I guess I will have to go to the center, fix this. Ow! Oops, sorry. Where was my fluid central? Right there. Ethylene. Ethylene. Then again, this might, or rather this is definitely not the best place at having it. But whatever. Yeah, this goes quickly. Let's wait a bit and see what happens. Nothing was happening, so I added a pump. Then still nothing was happening, so I added green wires. Now something was happening. And we have a delivery! Let's go check it out. Luckily, one way to make those that ethylene is by just using Yoitoi alloy, and that is probably pretty good because I do believe that I am definitely in no shortage of that. Oh, hello, Ethylene. How are you doing? Good to see you here. I'm still missing chlorine. Oh well. I think that's it for now. Okay. Thank you for watching once again. There's always something missing. See you next time.